What they're doing is going to be pretty good, though.
All right, so it's May 17th, Tree Commission. We've got Bree Homan, Kippy Laughlin, Jim Arthur, and on staff we have Nate Leimeister and Scott Cromer.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the May 19th meeting of the Sandusky City Tree Commission. Roll call has already been taken. Has everyone read the minutes from the April meeting,
Yes.
which are very detailed, very nicely done, once again? Are we going to go over the current tree stats now?
Yes.
Okay, well, take it away.
Okay, the tree stats for May is removals. We have done 46 removals, 108 stump removals, 239 limb ups, 34 complete trims, 210 young tree training, 13 deadwood removals, 73 inspections, 11 storm cleanups, 26 new trees have been planted. There's 70 trees on our list right now that we're watering, so we've watered 204 times. And in tree inventory, we have 49 trees listed to be removed, 74 to be trimmed, and 26 stumps that need to be ground out.
What was the last one, stump removal?
Stump removal,
How many?
26.
Thank you.
It's all within the past month or the past couple of months?
So that's the total for the year.
Okay.
So it's, all the tree planting got done in the last month, so that was our main focus. We did a few removals, and we continued doing trims and young tree training. We had a couple streets that, for the street repaving project, where we still had to do some limb ups, so those got done also.
We limit them up so the paving machine can come in without breaking, and the trucks, when they tip up for the asphalt, try to stay ahead of the projects.
Would that kill them if they came and cracked them up without any maintenance or?
It wouldn't kill them, but like having the branch get broke off, instead of like a small branch getting cut off, it might catch the smaller branch and it could catch it hard enough and break a bigger branch. So it's better to have it limbed up so they're not touching anything.
How many storm events did you guys have?
We've had 11 total for the year.
Is that higher than that?
That's,
Or is that about on par?
like, for this time of year, that's kind of normal. Usually, like, this coming month, June, July, August is usually when we get the bad storm damage with the trees fully leafed out and whatnot, so.
Okay. Very ambitious so far this spring. Getting a lot done, it looks like. I just happened to be here while another meeting was wrapping up and had to do apparently with the cityscape uptown. That's a pretty ambitious program. You guys are going to be busy.
Yeah.
It looked nice, the schematics I saw.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a lot of foliage involved uptown there. Okay, new business. Elizabeth, what do you have with the Tree City USA Awards Program?
Everybody has a form attached. You just, Scott
Gotcha.
doesn't have the form, but the logistics are on every
So we can have, Nate is gonna attend the award ceremony, and then, if 3 tree commission members would like to attend also, we'll also be Nate will be driving the city vehicle, so you'll have a ride down to the ceremony. So first come, first serve on your board members of who would like to go or attend.
Well, I can make myself available. Taking a city vehicle, Nate plus 3, right?
Correct.
Unfortunately, have meetings during the day.
Well, I
So-
figured.
Yeah, sorry. I have meetings from 10 till 1, so I think that puts me out.
Arbor Day,
Are they presenting the city of Sandusky with an award?
Correct. Correct.
Is it just our annual Tree City Award?
Yeah.
Yeah.
didn't we get a growth award this past year?
We didn't go for a growth award.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to get like 9 points out of those categories every year.
Elizabeth submitted all the or the.
Yeah, you have to meet, and it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of- yeah.
We were tight for time, and it would have required
We-
a lot of work on GIS's part.
Yeah, we might be able to get it this next round, just because
I think
of
so.
all the different Arbor Day
Yep.
events that you guys did.
Yep.
So
Most definitely, yep.
That'd be terrific.
Yep.
And how many years now has Sandusky been a tree city?
24?
No, 30.
32 or 33?
31 or 32. The sign on
That's what I
Tiffin
meant.
says 30.
It's 32.
32, it's 32 this year, yeah.
Because I just saw an article about another town that was 15 years or something, and I was like, I think Sandusky.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that,
1 year older than what I am.
yeah, right. So that 32nd year is for 2021? Okay. Terrific. We got a long way to go to catch up with Lakewood, I think it is.
I don't
They
know.
were one of the first tree cities in Ohio.
I'm surprised it's not Hudson.
Yeah. Somewhere up in that area.
Allen's retiring,
He did
or
retire.
is he already retired?
Well, they had a party for him at Punderson Park. I
Okay.
figured that was a long drive for an hour piece of cake.
So did they name his replacement, or?
No, Tyler Stevenson is filling in for him
Right.
right now.
Yeah. So I guess he'll be running the show in Richfield. But in the meantime, I guess, what's her name, Stephanie Miller from the west side is kind of helping out too. Not that we have a lot
They-
of contact with her.
Right, they list Tyler, and he's the main guy for like all the urban foresters in Ohio.
Right.
And so he's the person that you contact if you need to talk to your state urban forester.
Okay.
Where are they at with Tree Academy now? Are they still offering that?
So they were offering it before COVID, and then it got canceled. And I know Alan was a big part of doing the Tree Academy, and he had it through his OI program, which is different than the Ohio chapter of ISA. So with him retiring, I don't know if he's got more time to do those things or not, so.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I was able to go through part of it, but it was here in Sandusky. I think I maybe went to one of them though, somewhere else too. I can't remember where we went. But, and I know other tree commission members have gone through it, so.
Myself,
The city-
Cindy, and Joe, I think John might have made it through too,
Yeah.
all 4
So
courses.
since Kippy's new, I mean, well, does the city help fund that? I mean, I think for me, it was already here, and I don't think there was a charge, but is there a charge? And does the
We
city
can find
support
out.
that?
We can find out.
There was a charge because I was midway through the process of doing it, and then COVID happened, so I got freshman and sophomore year done, and then the junior year got canceled.
Okay.
So The cost was like $30 per person per
Per
year.
session.
Per session. So, I know, I don't know, but I think Tiffin was hosting it and their tree commission members were free because they hosted it.
Yeah, that's what,
So-
I remember it was here, and we did 2 years here. And it was free for us to attend here. I don't know if maybe we could be another site again. I mean, I don't know if you want to do it or not, but it's actually, it's pretty good,
I'm all for
especially
it.
it's a pretty good
Yeah.
primer for urban forestry.
It really is. And it adds some authenticity to this group, too. It was worthwhile.
I can look into it.
Yeah, I want to say it was Stephanie Miller and Ellen that did it.
They did one of them.
That's-
She was here for one of them.
Yeah. that's
So
what I
yes,
thought.
they both were the instructors for the
Okay.
2 courses that I did.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, I just think, I mean, if they haven't done one in a while and we could throw our name in the hat to be maybe a host site, that way.
We don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice when it's here too, because it's like, you know, it's a full day. Or was it like 2 days? 2 days per session or something
Yeah, I
like
think it was
that?
2 days per session.
So,
And actually, the second session I did on Zoom, they made it on Zoom, and then they were gonna do a junior year, and then they canceled even that, so.
but I don't understand why they just don't do it virtual. I don't feel like there was anything hands-on that you have to be physically present, but.
not
Yeah, I'd
really.
have to give that some thought, but I think you're right.
It's a general science class, right? Like dichotomy, grasses, trees, this and
No,
that.
No,
it's
no.
more
I don't
so,
know.
no, it's more so like, you do stuff like how to rate a boulevard so that you know what type of tree goes
Oh, nice,
there. And
okay.
it's like you learn like,
It's
you
more
know,
applied
like the,
stuff.
the speed of the street is important, the power lines, the type of soils there, you know, the size of the boulevard, there's all these different things that help you like with. And then there's a bunch of information about, you know, what makes a tree dead, diseased, or dying and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just,
And there's some marketing involved in that, too, how to market what it is we're doing. And some politics, how to deal with the people who run the show.
but I thought it was,
So
I
it's
mean,
not a science class.
No,
It's got a little science in it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's a good mix of everything.
Okay.
I still have my book, if you wanted to look at it, you could look at it, and that would give you a pretty good idea what the class is.
I've got mine, too. As a matter of fact, out in the car. You can take it with you when you leave here, as long as I get it back.
Let's just do this thing then. Let's get it, let's get it going.
It's worthwhile.
Yeah.
It really is. Okay, any other new business?
So on our new business, we have, in case anyone didn't notice, there on Vita is, we had a tree that had a planter in it with a hibiscus plant. And we recently, Nate found a tree to go back in there. What species was it, Nate?
It was a hornbeam.
A hornbeam. So we replaced that. That's been there for a couple years, so we finally got the tree replaced. Nate planted it today, so got it watered in. It looks really good. And they also replaced another tree, I believe on Columbus Ave there by the parking garage at the same time.
It's actually on Washington Row,
Okay, I watched them, sorry.
Right.
corner of Washington Row and Columbus.
In front of the Erie County Building.
Yep. So those are two that,
this side, like right in front of the city hall.
no, there's two.
Two.
We did two of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
One here and one there.
I know Jim brought that up, so we wanted to address that.
Thank you.
It was hard to find that species and to get it here, but Nate did everything within his power to do it.
Just for
I
you.
appreciate it. It just looks so much better.
It does. It looks really good. And then I also wanted to bring up the fact that every year we do a touch-a-truck, I believe around August, September time. Can't remember the date exactly.
usually
but-
August, like, it's always like August 2nd through the 5th. It's always
Yeah,
sometime.
it's always around
like on
fair time.
Tuesday or something.
Yeah, it's the first week or second week. So I just wanted to throw out there that the city takes out vehicles and we have city staff that mans the vehicles and lets the kids come through them and hop up in them and check them out, or snow trucks or backhoes or graders. And we have booths for like main breaks and, different things that we do in the different divisions, so kids can see, what we do as city workers. And I wanted to let you guys know, it might be a good opportunity for the tree commission to set up a little table and some stand and maybe hand out some brochures, some pamphlets as far as tree care. If, we can also do kind of like set up a little mock tree planting, and show how to make the ring and the mulch around the tree and how we, take the burlap off and how many times you water it and that. So I just want to throw that out there, that might be a good opportunity for tree commission to be a part of. We can have further discussions on it, but, I'm sure Nate would help out as far as if there's, we could have maybe, I don't know if you guys had the bucket trucks down there, but we can show some of our equipment as far as chainsaw or have certain.
Right, we haven't had the bucket truck down there. It's a little older and whatnot, but maybe skip a bucket truck this year and
Didn't we get a new
with the
bucket
new one
truck?
coming
Don't we
in,
have a
it
new,
would be.
did we get a new bucket truck? or-
In September,
coming.
it's supposed to be coming in September, so.
Dang,
So it
wasn't
takes a
ordered like
year?
over
Yeah.
a year ago?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
And with the tree planting, showing people how high to keep it above ground and the mulching and all stuff, is there actual an opportunity to plant a tree somewhere out in that area?
Probably not in that area that we're gonna do it in, but we can set up a little mock one and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just do it and then we'll dig it out and refill it or whatever. But we can work through that. I know a lot of the other departments set up like a main break above ground where the water spews out because they hook it up to a hydrant to kind of get the kids to see the effect of what happens when we deal with a main break. So it'd be a good
Do
opportunity.
you guys still have control of that drainage demonstration?
We
Well,
have it.
it's the city has.
We have it.
Oh, I thought you guys had it.
No, they built it.
We
Well,
built,
I knew you did,
That
We
that
built
was
it
the
with-
sewer
So-
department.
but you guys came and got it, I thought.
Yeah, we do presentations with it from
Yeah.
time to time.
Okay, so,
that's something that was down there that we made for that event.
Right,
particularly.
right.
Yep.
So the district's gonna be down there, and I mean, ours is probably going to be something related to like stormwater or something like that. If there's any way our two booths could be right next to each other.
Absolutely.
That way, and then I could actually come up with some stuff about trees and stormwater, why it
Yeah.
matters, and,
Yeah.
do that. So,
Yeah. I think really to push the whole idea of these young trees that we're planting, and we're planting so many of them, is how to take care of them, and how the public can help with watering and, making sure that we're, kids aren't hanging on the limbs. And just be a good caretaker of these trees that we're planting in these boulevards, so,
right, maintenance is critical once they're in,
yep.
It helps everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, and driving around seeing all the mulch volcanoes right now is just killing me.
Yes.
We're gonna be at
The
Touch a
ones
Truck,
at
too.
Menards are like 1.5 feet tall
I
around
know.
those trees. Every time
I mentioned that during Arbor Day when we were planting one.
Around all of them.
I just threw out there, if you want to see how not to mulch a tree, just drive by Menards.
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Home Depot's bad, but see,
Sam's
they've been
Club.
replacing those trees.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a.
Because they
really-
killed them all.
Yeah.
It's a smart move for the landscapers.
That's what they do, and planting them too deep.
New trees all the time.
New trees and new mulch. I mean, they put so much mulch on every.
You'll notice that it's mainly the landscapers that are doing it.
Sure,
It's the commercial properties that have it the
so more
most.
mulch.
And it's like they're advertising, this is the way to do it, and then some people copy it, and it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, they think it looks good, and it's just.
And they sell more mulch.
Yeah.
My friend is like nuts about the mulch volcano. She's up in Cleveland, and she actually carries a yard knife with her all the time. But she literally goes and helps all these trees out every time she sees one. She'll go out there with her yard knife, and then she posts on Facebook, and I think she always has like a hashtag. It's like, let the flare see air. is what it calls.
Wow,
So if you
Wow.
want to like hashtag let the flare see air, that's all about the mulch.
So from my understanding, what'll happen is that it'll start to root up in the trunk,
Yes.
correct? Okay. That's what
adventitious,
you're saying, she's cutting the roots?
adventitious roots.
Okay.
And what happens?
I've got
when
a
you-
couple of those plants.
When you get those, they start to kind of crisscross, and then they can just girl out the tree.
Yeah.
So
push it right out of the soil.
Well, it just,
They
you know,
choke it.
Yeah.
Literally, they choke it.
They'll start wrapping
Yeah.
around, they'll start growing in the circle that the mulch volcano provides, and then the tree gets bigger and the root's there and it chokes it right out.
Sure.
and what a lot of people don't realize is that the roots do actually breathe. And right in that flare area, you need to have air exchange. So the more you mulch it, the
Yeah.
tree's holding its breath.
Yes.
Yepper. The only other thing I've got is a quick reference to the logo. We've had this nice billboard, for lack of a better term, for a couple of years, but we keep misplacing it. So last Arbor Day, after the events, I gave it some thought, started looking around, actually found it again. One of the guys at the greenhouse, on rainy days, when he's not out doing other things, has started to put a couple of coats of polyurethane on it, just to dress it up. Don't know quite what to do with it. Aaron has seen it. He suggested down here someplace, but I don't know where. Just a thought. If you've got, now that Arbor Day's over with, we found the signage. Plus, I went out to Bells's and asked them about this logo, which they had lost when they moved across the street. So they're making a new one. I stopped back out there again, what's today, Tuesday? Yesterday. And they have the capacity to make a new logo. There's no upfront cost for making this template. But any shirts that you buy, I've got a sweatshirt, I've got a couple of these polo shirts. They have shirts out there you can buy with the logo, or you can buy your own sweatshirt and take it out there and they'll put that logo on. It's a special events kind of thing, I guess. Don't have any idea the price now because it depends on how much money you're spending on the shirt. So that's underway. We'll figure out something to do with that because it really is sharp looking. That's all I have. Anybody else have anything else? Okay, that's it for this meeting, 25 minutes.